लाइव चैलेंज है कैमरा बैक करना आणि लिंक यूट्यूब पर फेसबुक पर
Yeah, first you must offer to Krishna and Prabhupada and then. Okay, everybody be seated. Now, do not put the flowers, but because Maharaj's request is not to offer, so We just request. We just. Huh?
What do you think of that?
Achha, I thought we did service. Others will be too.
Exactly.
I have to ask this, I have to offer.
Krishna Padaya. So can we collect them in one and then
Yeah. Come here. Yeah, 1 minute.
Oh, yeah, fair. Here, Mataji. And there are some fruits in this bag.
ये वो तो ऑफर हो गया नेटली और सांबर आपके पास सैटरडे I washed all of these things. It is here.
One minute, huh?
Kamla Mataji?
Everybody please sit down.
He's fine for Prasadam later. Then there's two classes. He's fine, like he's okay. Then there's other people. Otherwise, it's like 15 minutes, everybody might have like what will get them. They will offer. But that's okay.
Where is my subject? My name is not.
So the program
Yes,
is
yes,
like
yes, yes. Wait,
there.
wait.
Introduce supervisor, introduce.
Hare Krishna. Maharaj, I'll just introduce. Hare Krishna. Devotees, please accept my obeisances. All goes to Prabhupada, all goes to Vrindaranga, all goes to His Holiness Patu Maharaj and Mataji.
Amrit King.
Amrit Kheli Mataji. Okay. We are very, very fortunate to have Hare Krishna. We are very, very fortunate. We are extremely, it's okay, my voice is so loud. Hare Krishna, everyone. We are very, very fortunate to have Mataji and Maharaj in our midst, you know. He has come, taken the trouble of coming all the way from India. He'll travel all the way from India. He's not feeling well and he's in great pains, actually his body, and he has to take IV for several hours, practically I think alternate days, whatever. So it's, and we only must thank Srila Prabhupada and all the Acharyas and Krishna, Radharani, Radha Giridhari for sending him to us, you know. You all don't know, I know most of us are new here. You all don't know how fortunate we are, how fortunate we are. It is like words cannot describe, you know, he used to come for decades, he's been coming, but, and in this condition, for him to come and address us is like nothing short of a miracle. I had no hopes, but I just requested, thinking that I'll just request, but Maharaj was very, Mataji and Maharaj was very kind and merciful for us, you know, and thanks to Srila Prabhupada, you know, for sending him to us. Maharaj, His Holiness Kratu Maharaj, is a disciple of, direct disciple of our own grandfather, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. And Maharaj actually is a Canadian. Yes, decades back he was, Maharaj had come here as an engineer. The Canadian government brought him as an engineer to build that CN Tower. Yes, he's one of the engineers who designed the CN Towers, the Royal Bank Twin Towers you see on the Dundas Streets, and a couple of more buildings, high-rise buildings he has designed. And of course our ISKCON Toronto's wonderful, beautiful altar he has designed. And that time there was a young gentleman, young devotee with a young wife and an elderly mother and a little child. Yes? And Srila Prabhupada told him, we've got lots of, the world has many engineers. We need preachers. So resign your job and take up preaching. And now just see what a lucrative job. The government had invited him to build the CN Tower. So you must see what a lucrative job it must be. He resigned that, having a small kid and an elderly mother and a young wife, you know. So it was, he did it on the instructions of his Guru Maharaj Srila Prabhupada. And took up to full-time preaching. He took care of our ISKCON Toronto. And Mataji and Prabhu worked very hard to preach. They were distributing, they were doing telemarketing for ISKCON. They did telemarketing for ISKCON. Mataji, who was a housewife, started working in some company, you know, and brought the whole check and gave it to ISKCON Toronto for the development of the temple, yes? Like, they worked very hard. And today we are enjoying ISKCON Toronto and in general ISKCON in Toronto and GTA. It's because they were one of the founding members of ISKCON, and because of them we are enjoying. What we are seeing is a very laid back, very cushy life here. Yes, but they worked very, very hard. There was nothing. They really worked very hard. And he's now settled down in Vrindavan. Ataji and Prabhu are settled down. Maharaj is settled down in Vrindavan, but they hardly are in Vrindavan. They all the time they're globe trotting, just to preach Krishna consciousness. No matter how sick he is, how weak he is, still he travels. Yes, even now the doctors advised him not to travel, but still he came just to preach. Yes, just to save us. So make the best use of him. Pray to Prabhupada sincerely, pray to Krishna sincerely, and those who have not identified their gurus, just pray to Prabhupada, pray to Krishna and ask if he's your guru. Just, you will get the answers, yes, from Prabhupada and Krishna. Just pray and find out. And otherwise also you can take him as a Shiksha Guru. Yes, wonderful, great souls, they are divine souls, just come from the heavenly spiritual world, you know. They are not ordinary souls. They look ordinary. I told you, many devotees in ISKCON are there, they are not ordinary, they look ordinary, but they are very divine. So make the best use of them, take their blessings, ask questions. How many questions? They are very, very, Maharaj is very, very merciful. Ask any question. Don't think, oh, we are very fallen and all that. Don't think. Yes, just ask whatever questions you want, however things. Yes, and Maharaj is always there to answer you. Okay? And Maharaj, these are the devotees. Yeah, most of them are new, brand new. And we have the latest Bhakti Viksha we have started. And they're all started trying to chant. Some are in different levels. And we all read Srimad Bhagavatam for 1 hour every day. And Bhagavad Gita, they have another group reading. And then we read Chaitanya Charitamrita for 15 minutes. So we are just trying to read the scriptures every day, and of course trying to chant as much as possible, follow the program, just tell them the importance, just enlighten us the importance of chanting and reading the scriptures. If it's okay. And holy places like Vrindavan. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Okay. Everything is good.
So, looks like program is split in half. Okay. It's working day also. So, we'll accomplish whatever we can. So, I was thinking of chanting, but once we start Prasad, we'll be 10, and 10 to 11 will be lecture like that. So better I start and split lecture in half. Of course, after Prasad, everybody dribbles out. But whatever, so
I know to put that. I thought it was for offering Krishna, that was used. I didn't
Om Ajnana Timirandasya
Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri
Sri Chaitanya Mano
Bhishta
Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa
Kadamayam Radhati Swapadantikam Hare Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
So we'll split it up. The first part of the lecture, as Mataji suggested, we should discuss about reading scriptures. So, the scriptures, the books are the basis, the very foundation of spiritual life. Our books, scriptures are very eternal, since me, you, Krishna, Radharani existed. The scriptures are also existed eternally. Scriptures are eternal. So, Vedas are imparted in the heart of Brahma, knowledge. And Brahma got it from Krishna, and Krishna got it eternally, side by side. Scripture says nothing but the words of Lord Krishna and his devotees. That is scriptures. So, especially Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, they are the essence of all philosophy. Vaisheshika and Vedanta and all philosophies, six philosophers. So, in Bhagavatam, very beginning, it is stated that the scriptures are handed down. Knowledge is handed down from top of a tree to us. Nigama, Agama, that is scriptures. Nigam, Agam. Nigama, Kalpataro. So, Nigam, Agam is compared to Kalpataru. Ganitam, Phalam. Ganitam, Phalam. The fruit is handed down from top of the tree to down to us. Kalpataru, Kalitam Phalam, Sukha Mukhyat, Amrit Drava Sanyutam. Sukha Mukhyat, Sukadeva Goswami. So, Sukadeva Goswami, he did not have a chance to go to school and read Bhagavatam or read anything. That's, he heard it, not read it, he heard it. Nigama Kalpataru Galitam Phalam Sukha Mukhyat Amrita Drava Sanyutam. And it is full of nectar. Amrita Drava Sanyutam. Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Aho Rasika Bhuvi Bhavuka. Srimad Bhagavatam is realized by those who are rasik, who are anxious to drink the nectar. Nectar rasik, ras, those who want to drink the ras, rasika. So they are drinking the ras that is coming from Bhagavatam. So this Bhagavatam is Brahma Samhita. Actually Bhagavatam came about, we have to see the importance of scriptures, then we can become attracted to scriptures. Narad Muni is spiritual master of Srila Vyasadeva. So Vyasadeva up till now he compiled all Samhitas and compiled Vedanta Sutra and compiled so many Vedic literature. But he did not directly tell about Krishna in the Vedas. Vedesu durlabham, adurlabham atma bhakto. So, Narad Muni chastised Srila Vyasadeva. Oh. We should speak in Hindi or English?
English.
English is fine.
English is fine. Okay, so we started good. So, Narad Muni chastised Vyasadeva, his disciple, that up till now you have compiled Vedic literature, but you haven't Anantasya, Anant Bhagavan Krishna. You haven't described him, you haven't described his holy name. So, how that sloka goes, I'm forgetting slokas. Narad Muni let's see. Anyway, he says that you have described up till now, but you haven't described the pastimes, names, forms, paraphernalia about Krishna, Lord Krishna. So it is useless. So those scriptures which does not describe Krishna's name, form, paraphernalia, glories are called Vayasatirtha. Vayasatirtha means crows. They always indulge in garbage and stinky substances. So, you have described up till now all dry philosophical speculation, Vedanta Sutra, Athato Brahma Jigyasa, Janmadhyasya, Vagera. All dry. But no name, form, pastime, paraphernalia about Lord Krishna. Janatava Viplavo Yasmin Pratisloka Abadvapi Namani Anantasya Yaso Ankitani Yat Kranti Garanti Sadhava. So, I just recall again the first line, first word we have to Lamaniana. Anyway, Janatava Viplavo, that scripture which can create the revolution in the heart of living entity. You haven't described that, Anant Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Janatava Viplava. Yasmin Pratisloka Abadvapi.
Tadvag Visargo.
Right, that's it.
Janata
Tatvak Visargo Janatava Viplava.
Viplavo. Yasmin Pratisloka.
Tadvak Visargo Janatava Viplava. So that scripture which describes the name, form, pastime, paraphernalia of Supreme Personality of Godhead, that creates a revolution in the heart of conditioned souls. Revolution. Just revolution means it creates Yatvak Visargo Janatava Viplavo. Revolution. You know what revolution is. So it creates revolution in the heart of living entity. Yasmin Pratisloka Abadvapi Namani Nantasya Yaso Ankitani Yat Sunvanti Gayanti Grananti Sadhava. So this Vedic literature is to compile. Otherwise it is garbage eaten by crows. So that is Bhagavatam. Nigama Kalpataro Galitam Phalam Sukhamukyadam Ratadrava Sayutam Aho Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam. It is ras. Bhagavatam is ras. Ras means a very sweet nectarine juice, ras. And in a gross language, when you don't get, if you are a drunkard and don't get your drink for so many days due to poor condition, and if you get it after a month or so, you immerse and you total absorption. There is no other meditation or anything he can remember. He sees only liquor, nothing else. He loses all his other senses and like that. Only indulge. It's like, suppose you are thirsty for 30 days and somehow or other you get water, somehow or other you are absorbed in water, so much so that you don't care for anything else. You want to drink. So this, because of Bhagavatam, Rasamalayam, is a ras of Vedic literature. Alayam, Rasamalayam is the storehouse of all melons. Ras, it's a storehouse. And who takes advantage of it? Rasika Bhuvibhavuka. Those who are Rasika Bhakta. Rasika Bhakta means those who are
Interested in scriptures.
Rasika Bhakta means he has no other conception of God than one, Krishna. No other conception. Krishna, 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 Krishna. He sees Krishna everywhere. He feels Krishna everywhere. He hears Krishna everywhere. He eats Krishna. He drinks Krishna. He's Krishnized. He's haunted by Krishna. And total absorption. Lolyam. Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavita Mati Kriyatam Api Kuto Vilabhyate Tatra Lolyam Api Mulyam Ekam Janma Koti Sukhutai Na Labhyate. Lolyam, lobe, intense greediness to have it. So that is Rasika. So this literature, Bhagavat, is not an ordinary literature. It's a very, very sweet and topmost. It's very, why? Because it describes about Krishna, holy name, Namani, Anantasya. Ananta is Krishna. Anantasya. So it is about Krishna. So I was listening to Prabhupada today in the morning, and he said he was putting lots of emphasis on hearing. He said that hearing, I can't read, then the best thing is hear, tat suno. We have to hear. And hear in association with other advanced devotees who are absorbed in Krishna. So we have to take that association, those who are absorbed in Krishna. So we have to hear Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhagavad Gita. These three literatures are the essence of all Vedic literature, and especially Bhagavatam. And Chaitanya Charitamrita also. Gita is beginner's study, and Bhagavatam is full study. So hearing is very important. That's why it starts with hearing. Sukadeva Goswami, he was illiterate. Right from birth, he ran away, and then somehow or other he got a reunion with his father. That story. He got back by hearing. So we have to increase the hearing. Now how you can increase the hearings? People say, I don't have time. No, you have lots of time. You have lots of time if you want to hear. Let's see what are the time. I always say this, but I didn't want to say here, but I should say. While bathing, you can hear. While bathing, right from waking up, you can put your instrument on to hear. Bathing and whatever, wearing clothes, and that takes an hour or half an hour minimum. Minimum, half an hour. You can definitely hear if you are at it. If your partner or elders or somebody doesn't want you to put volume or anything, there's so many devices you can use, earphones or anything. But you have to be serious, very dead serious about hearing. Then eating time, half an hour, you can hear. You eat 2 times a day, minimum. At that time, who cannot hear? While cooking, who cannot hear? While cleaning, doing pots, pans, we can hear. Morning walk, exercise, we should hear. We can hear. While going to work, driving, you can hear. Anyway, driving, 1 hour to go. So maybe I'll skip the gathering, spiritual gathering. No, you come out, whatever, you didn't come, so then what did you do? So come here and here and here. While driving you can hear people drive most of the time going anywhere. So keep pressing your button. Just leave it on. Leave it on. So much time while going to bed you can hear. You can hear. It takes 10 minutes to half an hour or an hour to go to sleep. If you're dead tired, you may give 10 minutes. Sorry, 10 hours did I say?
Yeah.
10 minutes, it takes time. 10 minutes. If you are very tired, 10 minutes, you can hear. You have to have a low lyam to hear. You can't live without hearing. Brainwashing. It's called washing of brain. So Mataji is providing that facility to hear. We should be eager to hear. When I was a child, my mother would read Bhagavatam, very nice stories. So she would read Mahabharata. So I and many, they will be very anxious for that time to hear Mahabharata stories. It was not story, but whole Mahabharata series. Like that, we have to increase our hearing. We have to have low lyam. we have to become at most attached to hearing. And of course reading also, some study. Reading, hearing and reading. Reading means studying. So we should study scriptures also. So it's automatic here, you can hear. So much time is wasted without hearing. Mothers, while feeding baby, while being with baby, here there is one complete year taking off for pregnancy or delivery or child. So child needs lots of hours, but then you can hear but simultaneously. You can hear if you are addict, if you are rasika, if you are very dead serious, you can hear. So these classes are important. Prabhupada used to say morning Bhagavatam class and evening Gita class, sandwich. So we should increase hearing. So any question about this? Any question? Because we want to split prasadam half time.
Just to ask any questions, whatever you'll ask me every day, ask him. Yes, ask Maharaj. He will answer very nicely.
Yeah, but any question, Maharaj?
Yeah.
We would wait for Prabhupada's new cassette. Those days cassette was there. Yeah, you may not have seen
Chitra. Okay.
cassette.
She's got any questions? Ask her. Tell her to ask her.
Prabhuji, she's from
Maharaj.
Maharajji, this is Chitra Mataji.
She stays 2.5 hours every time.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, thank you.
Maharaj.
Hare Krishna? That's okay.
She's
Yes, Chitraji, any question?
Prabhuji, I would like to ask you, we always do this Bhagavatam class and Gita. It's very good. It's helping us a lot. But in our day-to-day activities, we still get so lost and get entangled into these material things. What is the most practical way that we could keep ourselves doing our duties at the same time, be in Krishna consciousness all the time?
Depends upon your work. But in any case, whatever kind of work you have, you can definitely remember Krishna. You can remember, or you can chant about Krishna, or remain Krishna conscious. At work also, it's easy if you practice coffee breaks too, and one lunch. So, we can use those to sandwich Krishna consciousness, So we can do that. And it's a kind of intoxicant Krishna consciousness. So we should take intoxicant Krishna consciousness every minute, every time. So if you want to remember at work, nobody can see your mind and heart, your boss or colleagues or anybody against, or nobody can see it. So that's why he said, Man mana bhavamat bhakto. He said in Bhagavad Gita twice, Man mana, always keep your mind into me. So that we should practice. Am I answering you?
Yes, Prabhuji, very much. Yes.
Okay.
Truly, the essence, what you said is the whole essence of why we are all here.
Yeah, exactly. And in Canada you get time. In India you don't get time. Other way around. So many relatives, so many friends, so many jobs, so many business, so many everything. In India it is difficult. But here there is Krishna put you in the corner to remember him, to have his bhakti. He put us in corner. I was also cornered, so took up
We are
Krishna
so
consciousness.
fortunate to have you, Prabhuji, and I'm so fortunate to get your darshan, although not in life, but I'm very fortunate. Thank you
Yeah,
so
thank
much.
you. Hare Krishna. Any other question anybody has?
Maharaj, I have a question.
Yes, where are you? Okay.
Are there any specific lectures we should listen to Prabhupada? Basically, like, until now I've never started listening. Like, I read his books, but so to begin with, are there any specific things?
Are there any specific collection that we should hear of Srila Prabhupada
To begin with.
to begin with?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare. You begin with this and you end with this. Everything else is sandwiched between these two bread. Everything else. Like Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam is sandwiched between these two chanting holy name. The first chapter of first canto and beginning, I think it is 8. What is that sloka? 40? Whatever. What is it? Kalo asmin yuge jana manda sumanda matayo manda bhagya upadruta. How does it go?
Prayen
Prayen alpayushya. Prayen
Sapya
alpayushya. Kalo asmin yuge jana.
Manda
Manda sumanda matayo manda bhagya upadruta. That's what we are. But the holy name is 8. 8 Nikala. This is 8.
text 8 1 point Srimad Bhagavatam 1.8
Right, yeah. Anyway, Apanna Samsritim Ghoram. Somehow or other I have been forced to take this gore sansar, birth, death, old age and disease. Gore means the small child. If you put him into dark with no noise, no nothing, they get frightened. That is Gora. So this Apanna Samsritim Goram. Samsriti means this cycle of birth, death, old age and disease is called Samsriti. So I am somehow fell in this well, Goram. But somehow or other if I chant your holy number, Apanna Samsritim Goram, Yatnam Vivaso Gana. Vivas means helpless condition. In helpless condition, if I chant your holy name, half a jar, Vivashogranan, Tato Sadhyo Vimuchyeta, Yad Bhiveti Swayambhayam. Swayambhay is afraid of holy name. So one must chant the holy name. That's the beginning of Bhagavatam. And end of Bhagavatam is also holy name. And end of Bhagavatam, sloka is Nam Sankirtam Yasya Sarvapapa Pranasanam. Nam Sankirtanam Yasya Sarvapapa Pranasanam. So Nam in beginning, Nam at the end. Nam is like making a sandwich. So that question was, what was the question?
The question was, Maharaj,
What collection?
Yes.
question was that because if someone wants to listen to Srila Prabhupada's lecture, so which all lectures he or she should start with?
Well, lectures, all lectures, Prabhupada lectures and Prabhupada's books are like sugar cane. He used to say, my books and lectures and everything is like sugar cane. You chew at top, it's sweet. Chew at middle, it is sweet. You chew at bottom, the beginning end, bottom end, it is sweet. And wherever you chew, it is sweet. So Prabhupada's books, lectures, and everything is sweet, sweeter than honey. Sweeter than honey. So whatever you like, you can hear or read, but you have to be at it. You have to,
Maharaji, when we're reading, if we're not understanding something, should we keep going or should we stop there and not proceed forward?
No, you should keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah. Then Krishna will reveal to you. Your Guru will reveal it to you.
The purports are pretty good, but sometimes some questions come up and then seems like we're not supposed
It will be revealed to you by Krishna and Guru.
Usually at the end
Guru
of the
Krishna Pratapipai Bhakti Lata.
So we shouldn't stop, just keep going.
No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't stop.
Last two lines. In the purport, last two lines.
At the end, usually we discuss. If anybody doesn't understand, they remember, they ask us and then we discuss about it at the end of the class. But in between, we don't stop.
Hearing, increase your hearing. Every lecture I give all over the world, my lecture is about hearing. Hear. Increase hearing. And I told you when you can hear, everybody can hear. While doing exercise, you can hear. While doing walking, talking, whatever, you can hear. You have to increase your hearing.
Hare Krishna, I have a question. Like we are doing the chanting every day, but sometimes what happens, someone provokes you and that, for some reason, always, and then you get angry and you shout. So, in spite of all this japa also it happens. And then we realize, oh God, is my japa wasted for that day? So is it like someone is provoking you, calling you and provoking, the family members of you? So how do we have a talk on that and
So don't provoke.
No, someone else provokes.
Yeah, but they can try, but you don't provoke. It will make them angry actually. If somebody is trying to provoke you and you, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, and she is trying to provoke me, Hare Bol, Hare Krishna, it's, fail, they will fail. So Prahlad Maharaj did the same thing, isn't it? His father was provoking him, and he said, Hare Krishna, Krishna. So let them, you can change them. You can hardly change, and they will change, but after so many 10 years down the line, it will take time for them. But if you don't want to provoke them, if you keep chanting, it will increase their agony, they will be very much furious. but we should be cool, Mr. Cool. Prabhupada says, so some reporter in Chicago, a lady reporter, she asked Prabhupada, why do you shave your head? Oh, you know what did he say? Better to keep warm legs and cool head. Cool head, same. So we keep cool head. So you should cool it. And he will cool, he will not cool, whatever. But we should be cool. That will heal everything. That will provoke him more. If you remain silent and Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And so some middle, we don't want to provoke more also.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Yes.
I have one question. Like, I know that we can start, and I always start so many things, but how to maintain the consistency of doing that? Because every time I start Bhagavad Gita, I do for 1 or 2 adhyayas, and again I'll stop, and after some time again I'll start. So I'm not able to continue further. Is it how to maintain?
You need help. You need help.
So what kind of help? And
So help is spiritual help, nice devotees.
He should only join the class, Maharaj. Everything is there. If
Right.
he has to be determined to join the class, 9 to
Right.
10, let him sit on the bed also and join the class. But he has to join. Make it a determination.
Yes, class.
Class is there.
And get involved in the class. Ask questions or do some comment or
so that also goes for 2 months, 3 months. Again we'll stop.
No, it will not. You start
because
first.
see, because
Start it
you are
right.
not serious about Krishna consciousness. You have to have a lobha, intense greediness to have Krishna consciousness. That you don't have. So how you can get it? By association of devotees who are more advanced than you. But you indulge with the people who are, not devotees or lesser devotees or this or that. You have to get involved. Just like for money and honey, we get involved, so engrossed and so much lost in it, We are all lost in it. Honey and money may. We are all lost. Without that, honey and money, it will not work. So we are absorbed. 8 o'clock, I have to run. Absorption and importance. If I don't earn the electricity bill and heating bill and
EMIs.
so we are engrossed in those which are necessity for your body. But what is necessity for you, the soul? You are not serious about it. So we should be engrossed, total absorption.
So, Hare Krishna Maharaj, my question is from the side of the neophyte devotee. Vedas compile Vedanta Sutra, Vedas, and so many scripture, but at last he was not satisfied. And also, Narad Muni chastised him to write Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita and all the paraphernalia about the Lord Krishna. But this question arises at the side of neophyte devotee, like why Vedas focuses only on Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita, so that the people would have clear idea about only Bhagavatam. They wouldn't be confused due to all the Vedas and the Puranas that we have. So why would he didn't just directly wrote only about Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita? There won't be any confusion or dilemma with other the scriptures that he have wrote.
Because in society there are so many different grades of people. Some are more of ignorance, For them he wrote to bring them to mood of passion. And for them he wrote so that they can come mood of goodness. And for them he wrote so that they can come to the mood of pure goodness. So people in material world, all spirit soul have so many different desires. Gandhi, maybe dirty desires or medium, pure desires, purest desires. For every walks of life, he wrote. But for devotees, he wrote Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is purely Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Muhuraho Rasika. So this Bhagavatam is realized by Rasika, those pure devotees of the Lord. It's not for neophytes, like eating meat, fish, eggs, illicit sex, gambling, intoxication. Bhagavatam feel they can understand. They don't understand anyway. Bhagavatam, they become envious of Krishna. Why Krishna? Why Krishna? Why not me? So to bring the society gradually to the pure goodness, he wrote different grades of Vedic literature. Any other question?
Maharaj.
So Prabhuji, Maharaji, is it sufficient to say that Hinduism was evolving? Like more it was evolving, the more scriptures were put in place? Is that?
Well, I won't discriminate Hinduism or Christianity or whatever. The Vedic literature is for every whole world, but Vedic literature tries to bring living entity from where they are at to the purest state. So slowly and gradually they can come. We all are very lucky. We have taken elevator, not step by step, just zoom, and you are at 100 story. So Krishna, Prabhupada, and devotees, Mataji, they are all trying to help us to come into the elevator. We don't want to come into elevator. I'm happy here, I'm happy here. But come into elevator and you will see the ride. How nice, smooth, elevated elevated ride is. And you can see my cells are getting older. Any other question?
Maharaj, like you suggested that we can take the phone into the washroom and hear Prabhupada lectures. Isn't it?
If you don't want to take phone into the
like we are here.
then you keep it outside and have a earphone, or keep it in such a way that from outside we can hear it.
Bluetooth speaker.
But
Bluetooth speaker.
yeah, or Bluetooth speaker, that's right.
But sometimes it's not possible to leave the phone unattended, like we have to go to mall or any public place where you cannot keep your
No, I think
away.
this was in relation to taking
Don't
inside the
hear that
washroom.
time.
Not
Just
only at
5-10
home.
Don't hear that time, 5-10 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir. But is it okay to keep the phone inside? Like, is it okay, like, to take the phone to the washroom? Is it okay? That's what.
Well, I take it because everything is not manifested. And there are spiritual Prabhupada lecture, everything is there on internet and phone and everything, but it's not manifested. So, just like a deity, if it is wooden deity or say metal deity, whatever, when it is not installed properly. When it is with the hand of sculptor or karigar, it's a metal. It's a metal. But same metal, shape, and then Guru, Parampara and Guru, they install Pran Pratishtha and make them, make Krishna to incarnate into deity form, Archa Vigraha. So by prayers and by different Puracharya, we make deity to be worshipable, directly God, directly Krishna. This deity is directly Krishna. So like that, phone doesn't manifest anything. So it is up in the air. It's not in the phone. Or whatever. Practical. You have to, you leave phone outside and somebody will run away with it. What about it? You go to public places, in a gas station or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
So somebody will say, oh, somebody forgot the phone, let me. Hare Krishna, unless you have somebody to take care of your phone. Anyway, it's a minor little thing, but phone is, you cannot take picture in the, or some Krishna's picture or like that. But there are so many pictures of Krishna in phone,
Yeah.
but unmanifested. It's not manifested. So practical, we have to be. Any other question? Prashad,
Yes.
is it half lecture or finish?
What?
To 10 o'clock.
Full.
Tomorrow they have to go to work.
Yes, Maharaj, they are worried about you.
No, I'm fine.
Books.
Yeah, books are here. The set of 30 or whatever.